friends, welcome again. Yes friends, as requested, we tried to do this reaction video as soon as possible. And this is on this trailer of a movie which has released just recently. And the trailer is from the movie Panipat. And yes friends, before we go ahead and watch this, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and press the like button and share this with your friends and family. And yes, friends, we also do reactions in Hindi, and the name of the channel is Momzilla, and I'll put the link of that channel in the description box below. So if you would like to check that out, you can do so. So, okay, friends, back to this trailer. So this is from the movie Panipat, and it stars Sanjay Dutt, Arjun Kapoor, and Kriti Sanon. And this has been produced and directed, I could be wrong, it's produced by Ashutosh Gowariker. Wow. So if I remember correctly, Ashutosh Gowariker has done some really good movies. Some of his work was, I am sure you must be aware of, but I'm sure my husband probably would not be. So in your name, I'll let him know what that is, which movies he did. So he did Lagan, which is one of my favorites. Then Swades, again one of my favorites. He also did Jodha Akbar, and he also did, the latest one that he did was Mohenjo-daro. And I think Jodha Akbar and Mohenjo-daro both had Hrithik Roshan in it. So some really good movies he's done. So my expectations from Panipat are really high because he does beautiful movies, really visually they are a treat. You watch them, you love the scenes, that the way he's created them. So, and it's always on a grand scale. So I'm expecting the same from this movie. But looking at the title of the movie, Panipat, I thought I'll go ahead and, go read a little bit and find out what the story is about before we go ahead and watch this trailer. So it actually says that this is an Indian historical period drama film, just like I was guessing. I mean, even the name was giving a little bit of that idea. And it says this is based on the third battle of Panipat. I think we did study a little bit about the Battle of Panipat, but that was so many years back, and I have totally forgotten what that was. But there was a little bit in our history books. So maybe, now looking at the trailer, I might remember a little bit or might not. So let's see what happens. And it says it's releasing on 6th December 2019. So hardly a month now because it's 5th and it's going to be next month. So 6th of December. So awesome, guys. So it's pretty close to releasing date. And what is amazing, friends, is, and that astonishes me, is the fact that we were not even aware of the fact that such a movie was in making. But you guys, you lovely friends, or I would say YouTube family that we have created through this channel, it's amazing how you guys come to know immediately, like, a trailer is out. And with your comments, we were able to know that, oh, there's a movie coming out with the name Panipat. So thank you so much. This is fantastic. Making such great friends like you. And earlier I used to be so sad, like, I used to feel so sad about the fact that I'm so far away from India. But now through this channel, I'm getting all the updates that are happening. I get to watch so many, videos about India and stuff that I don't even feel as if I'm away from India. So, I mean, I'm so glad to had thought of making this channel. So, okay, friends, back to this video. I got a little emotional and carried away, but back to this video. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer from the movie Panipat. Ooh, wow!
मराठा भारत भूमि के वो योद्धा जिनके लिए उनका धर्म और कर्म उनकी वीरता है। युद्ध में दिखाई गई शूरता के लिए पेशवा के चचेरे भाई श्रीमंत सदाशिवराव भाऊ का अभिनंदन किया जाता है।
This is Arjun Kapoor, and that's Kriti Sanon.
मैंने सुना है जब पेशवा अकेले मुहिम पर जाते हैं तो एक मस्तानी के साथ लौटते हैं।
मेरे जीवन में तुम ही हो और तुम ही रहोगे।
शस्त्र पूजन के समय आपने पेशवा
पद्मिनी कोल्हापुरी
को क्यों दी?
सदाशिव का हर कदम हमेशा मराठा साम्राज्य के हित में ही रहा है। आज हम पूरे हिंदुस्तान के शासक बन गए हैं।
मराठों के खिलाफ जाने वाला कोई है ही नहीं इस सरजमीन पर।
एक है जहापना, अहमद शाह अब्दाली।
अब्दाली के आने का मतलब है पूरे हिंदुस्तान पर आक्रमण।
इस बार 1 लाख की फौज लेकर आ रहा है।
पिछली बार जब वो यहाँ आया था तो यमुना का पानी 7 दिन तक लाल था।
अनमोल का तत्व और ये कोहिनूर बड़ी मशक्कत से पाया जाता है, छीनने से नहीं।
ओह, संजय दत्त।
तलवारें खींच लो, इस बार हमें उसे रोकना होगा।
एक बार इन्हें हरा दिया ना, फिर दिल्ली क्या पूरा हिंदुस्तान आपका।
वो 1 लाख की फौज लेकर आ रहा है तो हम
कोई आपके घर पर हमला करेगा तो आप शत्रुओं की संख्या गिनोगे या फिर पूरी ताकत के साथ उसका सामना करोगे?
हम मराठों का सफाया कर देंगे।
तो फिर हमारे बंदूकें आप।
इस बार अब्दाली को ऐसा सबक सिखाओ कि वो दोबारा हिंदुस्तान की तरफ देखने की हिम्मत भी न करे।
मैं भी तुम्हारे साथ मुहिम पर चलूंगी। सुख में पीछे रहूंगी और दुख में आगे आ जाऊंगी।
अब्दाली को भी पता लग जाए कि अभी तक हमारे धरती में वीर योद्धा खत्म नहीं हुए हैं। अब हमारे बीच कोई दरिया नहीं है, अब हमारे बीच सिर्फ पानीपत की रणभूमि है। तू छोटे से जमीन के टुकड़े के लिए अपनी जान देने जा रहा है। मैं इस धरती की मिट्टी के एक कण के लिए भी मरने को तैयार हूं।
So, wow, friends, what an amazing trailer. I loved it. And especially being on the history of India, who wouldn't like it? This is a movie that should be shown to every kid in India, and it's something that you can take your family along with and watch it. So we will definitely be watching this with Rishi, and I loved the picturization of this movie. I mean, the visual effects, they're fantastic. And especially that shot where they're showing the two armies coming from opposite directions, and the shot has been taken from up. Probably a drone has been used. That was beautiful. In fact, almost all the scenes that they showed, they were on a grand scale. Beautifully done. And we do know that Ashutosh, he makes movies of those kinds. So this is a visual treat, I would say, and really a fantastic movie to watch in theater, because on big screen, it is going to look beautiful. All these scenes, the grand scenes that he has made. And what is amazing is that I did not recognize Sanjay Dutt. I mean, he came in a couple of shots, but I wasn't able to recognize him with his long beard and the mukut that crown he was wearing. I couldn't figure it out. But once he took the crown out and they showed a little closer shot, I was like, oh, this is Sanjay Dutt. So that was fantastic. The way they have, put his get up together, and this was amazing. The other thing that surprised me was seeing that there was Padmini Kolhapuri, and even Zeenat Aman was there in this movie. So these two heroines are from back many years ago, and they're back again here. So that is fantastic too, and they're doing a beautiful movie. So another amazing thing to see. We will be watching them after a long time. And on watching this, what was fascinating was I saw camels. I don't know if you noticed, but those camels actually had guns on top of their backs. So the opposition that was there, they actually had guns on the camels, and this I never knew. I mean, I've never noticed before or ever heard that they had this kind of an idea where they would have guns on the backs of camels, and then those guns would shoot. So that was something really amazing and new for me to watch. So I'm not sure if you noticed that, because I did and I couldn't believe it. So if you hadn't, you could probably, go ahead and rewind this and watch it again. But really, guys, this is an amazing trailer. But what I would like to know is what exactly happened in the end, because I would like, the Marathas to win, and I'm hoping that that is what the story is, because I don't remember what happened in the third battle of Panipat. Yes, I do remember we studied a little bit about it, but what exactly I've forgotten. I'll be very frank. And I do remember that we read a little bit about Abdali too in our history books in school. So again, but I have forgotten what it was, because it wasn't, this was like many, many years back. But I just hope that we won. So, but beautiful movie, guys.
Right. So very good movie, and these are the kind of movies that I normally do watch because they have a historical reference. And so if you and we read about the Battle of Panipat in our history books also. I remember that. And the Maratha Empire was becoming very strong. They had almost, taken the whole control of India, to the extent where the Mughals were almost going to be thrown out. And at the time, the Mughals thought, what do we do? And then they called the Ahmad Shah Abdali from Afghanistan. So he was Afghan ruler, and they asked him to come and told him that if you can, fight out for us, and we will give you the whole thing, but we must win. So Ahmad Shah Abdali comes, and I think he had come before also, so he comes again, this time with a huge force, and he does beat the Marathas.
Oh, he does.
So because if you look at the movie, it says a great betrayal.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
So it says a great betrayal over here.
Yeah.
So the point really is that he comes and he does defeat the Marathas, and the Marathas fight with their full power, and there were betrayals where people within the Marathas join or help Abdali, and eventually the Marathas, because they could not unite, there were some elements who did not want to go with Marathas. They helped the Ahmad Shah Abdali, and he won. And after Abdali won, he goes back, and I think some other king comes, Dorian or something comes, and then then Marathas after 10 years try to take back their territory, but by the time it is too late, the British come, and the whole thing falls apart. So this was kind of the place where the downfall of the Marathas starts, and after they continue to have problems after this, and eventually then the British come and the whole thing ends. But the learning was that we will see the bravery of Marathas, how brave they were. They did not lose because of the lack of bravery, but because of people who betrayed them. That was the one thing, right? Betrayed them. The guy, Ahmad Shah Abdali, is coming from Afghanistan, and there's no chance of betrayal over there because his army is going to win. And they all were, any aggressor is greedy that, okay, if I win, everything is ours. So they were all motivated. But here you have to defend. And if there are some people who are not with you, who break off and who help the enemy, then you lose. So that is what history has taught. But eventually today, if you see, right, you look at where is India and where is Afghanistan? Nowhere, right? So Afghanistan is nowhere compared to India. So obviously people after that have worked hard. They have made a great country, and today aggressors of Afghanistan are nothing today, right? Compared to our armed forces and the power that Indian Army and the Air Force and the Navy has, compared to that, that is history. But from history, we did learn that bravery is one thing, but the other part is unity. You need to be united. Only then you can win. And if they would have been united and people would have thought, hey, instead of helping an enemy who's coming from an outside country, it doesn't make sense, stick with our own people, then India would have been a different place today, right? Whenever some country attacks you and it takes over, all the progress goes down, right? No innovation that people are trying to create in science, mathematics, everything stops. And that is one thing, if you look at history and you look at why were Europeans creating so many inventions at that time, right? Here, there's a fighting going on. Over there, you have Newton and you have all others creating fantastic inventions, because there was peace in Europe by this time. Everything was settled, there was peace, and they could focus on innovation and inventions. Here, fighting is going on, people's livelihood is at stake. Okay, barbarians are coming, fighting it out, and then what is happening? And they get defeated, all the progress stops, and after that British comes and the whole thing goes down the drain. So the learning is, be united, and bravery is great, but being united is very important, and it should be in our culture. And at the time probably they were not that united, but today they are. Why I say today everybody is united? Because compare Afghanistan and India and you will see that we obviously are united. So a very good movie that teaches you a lot, and of course Rishi will go into see this also, this movie, so that we can all absorb the concept and say, okay, unity is very important, bravery is one thing, but being united and being smart about things is very important.
Yes, friends. So definitely a movie to take your family, especially your kids, along with to watch, with lots of learning and entertainment. So, okay, friends, we'll take your leave and we'll come back again with another video very, very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I put in my new video for you to enjoy. Bye!